Welcome to Eagle Eye Network. This is Conwell Egan versus NorthEast High School. I'm here with
Harley Boker.
and
Braden Bond.
I'm Christopher Nuzzi. So we seen Conwell Egan play their scrimmage against Bartram the other day. What's your takes off of that?
They had a pretty strong game, but they really didn't leave it all out there. It kind of seemed like they just needed more energy on the field and just like really look like they want to be there and look like they're ready to win.
Yes, I agree. Conwell Egan started off strong, but then started getting their heads with the other team. And what about you, Brandon? How do you think Conwell Egan should pursue this game today facing Northeast?
I think that they should start the game out right away with as much energy as they can so they can have a good start and get the momentum and keep it the whole way.
Yeah, Conwell Egan did have a lot of momentum last game, and then they just started breaking off. And obviously, like I said earlier, they just didn't have really they got in their heads a little bit. But today should be a good game, and we will be back when the game starts in 7 minutes. I've had that in here. The worst.
Test.
1, 2, 3. Suck my piece. Conwell Egan receiving the kickoff.
The game is started. It's like Egan is receiving a kickoff.
That ball is deep into the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
It's like
Aubrey Kimber on his offense coming out to the field now.
office.
They're in a trips formation. Sakai Hall in the backfield. Chris Toombs far right. It's put by keeper up the middle and lost of 3 yards on the play. So Brandon, how do you think this momentum is so far in this game off that first snap?
I mean, it's a tough play. Quarterback got sacked in the backfield. It's all right. It's only the first play of the game. They can gain the momentum back, get some yards here. The other team seems to have a lot more energy than them right now, especially their sideline. So I would say just get some more energy and get some yards and gain the momentum back.
Yeah, I really think that too. Conwell Egan is not having a good start. That play didn't look like they're on the same page. But now Conwell Egan is lined up in the ace formation with Sakai Hall in the backfield, motioning Jaden Thenor. It's a pass to Chris Toombs, caught for a 5-yard gain. Kimbrough going back onto the field. the Eagles offense lining up in a trips formation with Elijah Rankin far left, with Sky Hall in the backfield. Kimbo drops to the pocket, rolling, looking, dodges a defender, and gets hit on the throw. Picked off by Northeast and falls down at the 30-yard line. So, Carly, after that play, what do you think Conwell Egan's thinking at the moment?
I think they're just really getting into their heads. In last scrimmage, we saw them like they were in their heads early, and it just really messed them up for the rest of the game. So we need to see them come out hot with a lot of energy.
What do you think Conwell Egan can do better and for the long run into more of the game?
Not hesitate so much. They're getting too scared at the beginning, and they're hesitating.
Yeah, I agree with that. Conwell Egan's defense now on the field. Northeast lining up in a trips formation. The fake. Elijah Rankin almost a tackle. Incomplete. Northeast offense back on the field in an I set. It's a run up the middle to left for a 3-yard gain. Northeast looks like they're trying to run a hurry up game. Northeast lining up in a trips formation. One running back in the backfield. Motioning the tight end. Quarterback fakes it. Looking, still moving, tries to weave a defender. Elijah Rankin with a big sack in the backfield. Hey Brandon, how do you think the momentum of the defense is changing to get the offense more hype on the field?
I think the defense is coming out hot, especially with that sack right there. And the offense just had its one tough play. Aubrey Kimbrough, the quarterback, just got hit as he threw. And there's not much he can do about it. It just came out as he got hit and went right to the defenders. But the offense should be more excited now that the defense is playing like this.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Conwell Egan's defense right now is playing great right now. It is fourth and long. It's a punt. If Sakai Hall returning it, it goes out of bounds. The 15-yard. So Carly, we witnessed that Aubrey just threw a pick his last drive. What do you think his new approach is in this next drive for his second time?
I mean, we know he's pretty fast, and we always want to be careful, but maybe we can get this ball running and just get it moving if we can't trust our people out on the field.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Conwell Egan should move into a calm running offense because they have a good running back in the backfield, Sakai Hall, but they also have good weapons on the field, like the receivers they have. So we'll see what they go on now. Motioning Elijah. Handoff to Sakai Hall. Sakai Hall up the middle. Going. A 10-yard gain for Sakai Hall. Like I was saying right there, how about the running game would work really well, like how you said. It actually did work well, and hopefully they can continue what they're doing and keep on gaining as much yards as possibly can. Tell me you can come back out now. They're in an ace set. motioning Jaden Thenor. It's his fake to Jaden, but then around to middle with Sakai for a 2-yard gain. Coming get back now in a trip set. I think that's Joel in the backfield. That's Joe for a 5-yard gain. First twos. Kyle Wiegand back now on the field. Elijah Rankin in the backfield with Joe Batali. Joe Batali gets the ball and gets. Oh, it's a fake. Aubrey Kimber pulled the ball. Big yard gain for first down. So, Braden, you played for Kyle Wiegand's football team last year. What was it like playing with some of these players?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, the team has great talent all over the field, and you could feel all the energy that everybody was putting into the games, and it was just a lot of fun and a lot of energy was put into it. And I think that we have a good chance to go pretty far this year with the talent that we have on the field.
Yeah, I agree. Kyle Wiegand did look pretty good last year. Aubrey and the offense in the trip set. Sky Hall in the backfield. To run to Sky Hall to left side. A gain of 2 on the play. Kyle Wiegand moving back on the field now. Trip set again. Sky Hall in the backfield. It's a throw to Chris Toombs for a quick 5-yard gain. So Carly, Aubrey and Chris are related and they're cousins. How do you think their chemistry is with football and just like knowing each other?
I think having family on the field is like a really special connection, and it can just maybe you'll be able to see it, maybe you won't, but like they have each other's backs, and you just know like their chemistry is.
Yeah, I agree. Aubrey and Chris have a really good relationship, which is pretty good for a football team because one's a receiver, one's a quarterback, and once they have a good connection with each other, passes will be amazing. Motioning for Jaden Thenor to run this. Oh, Aubrey pulls it again. Dane Osterberg with the catch. So we notice how Aubrey's pulling the ball really good and running and throwing the ball. How do you think that is gonna make Northeast defense stutter step and like rethink what their decisions are?
I mean, it'll make them have to think about every play because they don't know if he's gonna hand the ball off for a run or keep it and run himself or throw it. So there's 3 options that they got to worry about, and they got to be hesitant about it. So it'll create for easy yards gain.
Yeah, I agree. Northeast has to stay on their toes and just get ready for whatever comes. Kimbo motioning a boo. It's a fake again. A pull for Aubrey. Runs up the middle for a 9-yard gain. I apologize for advance for the game. There's a pull in the way. We're trying to get better technology for the previous games of the season. Kimber on the offense back in the field in a trip set. Runs to Kai Hall, left side of the field. Breaks a tackle, but then gets hit by the whole team. Kimber on the offense back on the field now. With Joe Badali in the backfield. And offsides on Conwell Egan. Misunderstanding on the play. Kimber on the offense back on the field. It's a run to Joe. Joe spins, but then doesn't go anywhere after that. So, Carly, how do you feel about that play and like the offsides? How bad could it cause them to like lose momentum on the possession?
Like, I think it's just they were going hot for a minute, and now that they're losing momentum, I've just seen our team really get in their heads. And we have a lot of individual talent, but we haven't seen them work together and put all that talent together yet in one whole team.
Yeah, I agree. Conwell Egan is a really talented team. They have a lot of great players, but if they all use them together as one, they'll be an unstoppable squad. Kimber on the offense now in a trip set. Kimber drops to the pocket looking and gets sacked on the play. So Braden, how do you think the momentum changed? Like, do you think that's going to go onto the defense as well, or is it just going to stay on offense for now?
I think that the defense won't worry about it. They just got to do their job. I think for the offense, it was just a penalty that killed their momentum. And penalties will do that to the team, but they just don't got to worry about it and just act like it never happened and gain the yards that they need to get.
Yeah, I agree. I think that their defense is going to play good right now and figure out their way and try to get their offense back on pace. Egan on the field now with their defense. Northeast has one runner in the backfield. Quarterback under center. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a punt. My apologies. I didn't think. Big hit on the play. Northeast in their offense now on the field. Motioning. It's a pitch to the running back who takes it to the right side of the field. Breaks a tackle. Northeast in the offense now back in the field. They're in a trip set. Quarterback keeps the ball. Takes it down the sideline. Northeast in an ace set with one running back in the backfield. Tight end motions. It's a flag on a play. Offsides on the offense. So now we've seen Conwell, Egan, and Northeast both get flags for offsides and false movement. What do you think that Conwell, Egan now has an advantage of, like their momentum teams?
I think they just have the right mindset going, and they're hot on their feet, and they're hot out the gates. They're just ready to go now.
Yeah, I agree. Northeast in a trip set now. Quarterback drops to the pocket, looking, fires, caught. For no gain. 4th and 10 now. You have a Bufafana returning and Jada Myers as well back there. The false start now for Northeast. Northeast with the punt now. Kicks it straight up in the air. Halloween gets offense now moving back onto the field. Skyhawks just had a great run for a 7-yard gain. Conwell back out there in I formation now. First team on the far left. So up the middle for Zakai again. who keeps fighting for the first down, and they get it. Conwell Egan's first down in Vikings 30-yard line. Kimber running, gets sacked for a big loss. And that's the quarter. We'll come back after the second quarter starts. Kimber on the offense. Back on the field now. Third and 11 now for Conwell Egan. Joe Patali in the backfield. Kimber drops, looking, fires, and just misses James North for across the middle of the field. Kimber offense back out, going for it now. 4th and 11. Kimber drops, looking, rolling out of the pocket to the right, looking, throws it deep for Joe Badali, who is incomplete on the play. Just missed it. So Carly, the momentum of this game hasn't been so good for the offense. What do you think they should change? Like I know you said earlier about the running, but like what about the team chemistry and like what they should be better as like a team in general?
So, like I said before, like we have such good individual players and they want to be here, but there's something that just isn't clicking with the team and they're just not working together and they're not reading each other and they're just it's something with the team chemistry and it sucks because we have such good individual players.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Conwell Egan just needs to click soon. It's better sooner or later because if they click now, they can start getting a head start going into the half and figure out what's the problem. Northeast with a big game for a first down. So Braden, How do you think, like, in your opinion, I just asked probably the same question, but what do you think Kyle Egan should fix as a team to get better on their like possessions on offense?
Only played
I think I think that they could be more disciplined, like no more penalties because penalties kills the drive, and I think that they could be in sync a little more, like the everybody between the O line, the running backs, the receivers, they could just be in sync a little more to help them out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that the really thing that all I need is just to click and lock in. Northeast back in the field now in a trip set. Motioning the running back to the left side. Motioning a tight end to the left side. It's a rollout to the left. Quarterback looking, rolls back and gets a big hit from Jake Stout. Northeast back in the field again in a trip set, going for it this time. Delay game on the Vikings. Looking, incomplete pass. It's 4th and long now. The punt team coming out now for Northeast. We have Jada Myers and Abu Fafana returning the kick. Five on the field now. Northeast now with the punt. That was a good kick from him. Down at the 50-yard line. Here comes the Eagle offense now. Northeast lining up in a cover 2. Motioning James North. Skyhawk gets the ball up the middle. 5-yard gain on the play. So Carly, you've seen Sakai Hall get the ball a few times this game. How do you think his momentum and his aggressiveness has been helping Conwell move the ball?
his momentum and his aggressiveness, like you can just really see it out there on the field, and you can see he really he wants it, and he's moving that ball well. It's his first year as an upperclassman, so I'm excited to see what he can do this season.
Yeah, I agree. Sky Hall is now a junior this year, and just him showing these younger guys, the freshmen and the sophomores, like how to actually like be a leader and do all this stuff. He's been having a big part this year as a new starting running back since we lost our senior running back last year. Sky Hall gets the ball again. The big gain for a 4 yard gain. Third and one. Conwell Egan offense on the field again. Trying to win it for Jaden Thenor, who gets tumbled, and there's a flag on the play. Conwell Egan's back on the field again. It is 0-0 with 6 minutes left on the clock in the second quarter. Kimbrough hands off to Jaden Thenor again, who gets shoved in the backfield as well as last play. Kimbrough on the offense back on the field, motioning up Bufafana. It's a fake. Kimbrough throws it to Dane Osterberry, who stiff arms the man and breaks the tackle, and he's still moving. He's still moving. Gets the first down on that play. What a play for Dane Osterberry to show out his skills. Conwell Egan's offense at the 1 yard line right now. Looks like Egan's offense in a hurry up right now. And Aubrey takes it in himself for a touchdown. What a play. The score for Conwell Egan is 6-0 now, with 4 minutes left on the clock in the second quarter. So Carly, you seen that how Aubrey just worked this like how we said earlier how the team has to work together like right there, the team worked together driving down the field and then Aubrey just finished it himself. Like how do you feel like the momentum now is changing? Even though the momentum has been like getting worse and not really moving, but now it's starting to move again. Like how do you feel like that is taken away from the teams?
It's good to see the momentum going, but we got to work together. We got to keep it going. It's the first game, maybe first game jitters, and they just need to get it all out and just get ready for this season.
The kick is good now for the freshman kicker. 7-0 now. Egan now set to kick the ball off. The kick is off. Very short, returnable. Number 35 on Northeast. Dodges one. Breaks the tackle, but a big hit after that. Eagles offense now on the Eagles defense, my apologies, on the field now. It's a pitch against their running back. Northeast, oh my god, gets a breakaway for a 20-yard, 15-yard gain. So Brandon, we noticed right there that Northeast just had a big run. How do you think that momentum will push them to keep moving fast? Like right now, they're in a hurry up offense to get the defense on the heels. Like, how do you think that would make them hurry up more?
I think that as soon, especially after getting a good play like that, they try to run hurry up offense because they want to keep the momentum and keep Conwell Egan off their feet. But I don't think it'll matter that much considering Egan just got a touchdown and gained the momentum back. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Conwell Egan did go down the field and score. Northeast motioning the tight end. Quarterback fakes, throws it, and just missed the target up the field. Northeast offense now in a trips formation with the running back in the backfield. Quarterback drops in the pocket, looking, moving. Looks like he's gonna run. Throws the ball for the sideline and it's incomplete. Fourth and 10 now for the Vikings. Connor getting set now. Flag on the play. Another illegal substitution again. 3 minutes left in the game. Oh, in the quarter, going to half. 7-0, Conwell Egan. Another flag on the play. Offsides on the Vikings. The Vikings will try it again now. Kicks it pretty well. A boost there for it. Just short. And stopped at the 50-yard line again. And we're on the offense back out in an I formation set with Dane Ostbury at fullback and Kai Hall at running back. It's a fake Sakai. Looking deep. Kimmer throws deep for Chris Toombs, who's caught. Touchdown! Chris Toombs with connection with a deep. Like how we were talking about earlier about the connection between them two. Right there, just showing how they have a good chemistry and knows exactly what's going to happen. 13-0 now, Conwell Egan. Here comes the PAT. And it's good. 14-0. Here comes the kicking team. Comes a kick. Kicked it short, but Northeast was able to recover it. So Brandon, what do you think that Conwell Egan is looking forward to the rest of this game? Do you think just keeping the lead or trying to get the distance?
I think that they'll keep their foot on the gas, just trying to get the distance, especially having this much momentum. Especially if they get a stop here, having this much momentum going into halftime, it'll be hard to stop them as soon as they come out after halftime with all the energy that they'll have and momentum.
Yeah, I agree. Conwell Egan is moving pretty good right now. It's 14-0 Conwell Egan with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second quarter. All right, here comes the Egan defense now. It's a run to number 2 on Northeast, who takes one all the. Chris Toombs makes the tackle after a 15-yard gain. Northeast in a trip formation right now. One running back in the backfield. Looking, fires it. Looks like a screen. 3-yard gain on the play. Sorry, 5-yard gain. That would be a first down for Northeast in Conwell Egan's 30-yard line. A minute and 11 seconds left on the clock in this quarter. With 14-0 Conwell Egan with lead and Northeast at Conwell Egan's 30-yard. Northeast in I formation now. So oh, it's a fake. Quarterback makes a move. It's caught for a gain of 9. Northeast running a hurry up offense. It's a run up the middle. And Conwell holds them. There's 31 seconds left on the clock. Northeast calls a timeout out. Just trying to get some points on going into the half. Chloe, what do you think Northeast should do? Kick a field goal or just try to go for the touchdown?
I have to say kick a field goal. Our defense is looking pretty strong right now, and they look pretty solid this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Northeast should just get some points going into half and just call it that. Braden, how do you feel as if Northeast is playing today?
I think that they came out with a lot of energy, but after the first couple of drives, they lost it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they lost it. Northeast offense back on the field. It's a pass. The quarterback rolls, throws it back in the end zone, drops. Great throw, just didn't have enough timing. 25 seconds left now on the clock. 2nd and 9. Oh, 3rd and 9. Here comes Northeast offense. Quarterback drops, looking. Hits a little quick pass and tackled by Joe Batali. It is now halftime, and we will come back and we'll fix the camera for. We'll try our best to fix the camera because we're sorry about the prop driving. Hello, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Our computer died and we forgot to bring a charger, so we were running around at halftime trying to find one. It is 20-0 now, Conwell Egan, with Joe Vitale, who scored a touchdown off of a pass. It is now Vikings ball. And here comes Conwell Egan's defense. It's a pass. Goes it for the slide line catch, who was tackled by a pistol fountain. It's back on. Vikings back on the ball now. It's a pass. Quarterback running away. Gets big hit by Elijah Rankin and Chase Watkins. Vikings moving back on the ball. Vikings quarterback drops, looking, fires the ball, and the receiver falls to the ground. Flag on the play. It was pass interference on the Eagles. So Braden, if you notice on that play, it was pass interference. What do you think that the player could have done better than player like who aggressive?
I think he could have stayed on the receiver without having to actually shove him to the ground or anything like that. It's a costly 15 yards for pass interference, so that'll slow down any team's momentum, and that'll bring out the Vikings' momentum, and they have a free first down.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, a big run for the Vikings. Give them a first down. I'm sorry, 2nd and 9. Vikings moving back on the ball now. Looking fired. Jaden Tenor with a big hit. Forces the ball out. It's recovered by the Eagles. It's recorded as a fumble. I wonder if the refs are going to talk about this one. And it's Egan's ball. What a hit for Jaden Tenor. So Carly, we talked about this last game or last scrimmage that they had about how Jaden isn't the biggest player on the field, isn't the strongest, but he's very mentally like good, and he knows like to keep his head in the game and can literally. He doesn't care what anyone says to him. He can always do like what's best for him and play hard.
With Jaden, you can always expect him to show up, and you can expect him to show up ready and just ready to play. And he wants to play, and he just wants to be that better player no matter what, and no matter how big the other guys are. He's just always ready, and he's always there for his team.
Yeah, I agree. Jaden is a one good player for the Conwell Egan. Kimbrough motioning, ranking to drop. Kimbrough throws, looking deep for a boo. And a boo asking for a pass interference call. He's not getting it. Here comes Kimbrough in the offense. It's a run for Sakai Hall. And you gets a gain of 1. Here comes the Eagles in the offense back. Kimbrough and gun. It's a pass. Kimbrough drops looking. Fires a Chris Toombs. Way to hold on to that ball. Third and 4 now. The score is 20-0 Conwell Egan, and there's 6 minutes left on the game. Or in the third quarter. Kimbrough trying to get an audible. Delay of game for Conwell Egan. Eagles offense back on the ball. In a trip set with Joe Battalion in the backfield. Chris Toombs far left with Jaden with the north. That's an offside for the on the Vikings. Eagles just had unsportsmanlike conduct. Just
Plays going on.
Eagles now in punt formation. Osterberry back to punt. Osterberry's kick is high up into the air, out of bounds near the Eagles bench. And that'll bring a Vikings first down around the 37-yard line. And there's an injured Viking on the field. That'll call for an injury timeout, and we will be back in a few. Vikings drop back pass, incomplete. The injured Viking was carried, helped off the field by multiple coaches. Hopefully he's okay. Vikings quarterback fakes the run, throws, and is caught up the field, and that's about a 7-yard gain on the pass. There's a flag on the field. The Eagles get another flag, personal foul. First down, 40-yard line. Another flag there on the field. This time a false start against the Vikings. First and 15 here. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw, Breaks the tackle, running. He gets hit hard at the sideline. Seems to be something going on around the Vikings sideline.
Oh, so fair. We're not supposed to record either. I mean, you can, because I'm just gonna turn off your anyways. But you know, whatever you want to do.
The flag is on the Eagles there. Personal foul once again. Eagles coach Brian O'Hara talking to the ref. Shotgun motion. It's a toss to the running back. And he is hit in the backfield and he gets about 2 yards on the play. Vikings quarterback in shotgun. Motion. And it is a timeout for the Vikings. And we will be back after the time. Back after the timeout. 2nd and 9 for the Vikings here. Down at the Eagles. 25. Ball snapped to the quarterback, dropping back, looking to throw. Gets wrapped up in the backfield and sacked. Sacked by Connor Horgard. And it is about a 3rd down and 14 here for the Vikings. With 3 minutes and 33 seconds left on the third. At the Eagles 30-yard. Snap. The ball's kept by the quarterback, getting a good chunk of yards before getting tackled.
Tennessee. Level.
Nuzzy, we've been talking about momentum all game. How do you think that sack from Connor Horger changed the momentum in this game as the Vikings were driving down the field?
I think that it's been doing it so that momentum is going to get them started for the next possession and help them move the ball more like on offense. And because Connor plays offensive line as well, so that can also help him up and make him play better and hopefully get his teammates better as well.
I agree with that. A sack will really destroy the drive as the offense. Zay Harris looked to be cramping on the field. And it is fourth down for the Vikings. Going for it here on fourth and four in motion. Fakes the handoff, drops back, looking to throw, throws. It's caught one-handed. Gets a good chunk of yards. And it is a first down for the Vikings. And first and 10 for the Vikings here with 2 minutes and 55 seconds in the third.
Move player down 0.
Martin?
Mm-hmm.
Abufa Fana down on the field.
We hope he's okay.
You're going to hope that he's okay. They're checking him out right now.
As you talk about Abu, he is a very big captain on this team. He just committed to Villanova to play D1 football. And he's just been showing all these freshmen and sophomores and everyone below him that how to be a leader and how to like just show the game in a different way like he sees it. So hopefully he's okay because he's a really main part on this football team.
First and 10 now for the Vikings as Bafana did not want his teammates to help him off. He got off by himself. Snap to the quarterback, handed off to the running back, and he gets a good chunk of yards before getting tackled. That'll bring it to about a third down and 5. Motion in the backfield, quarterback and shotgun. Ball snapped, handed off again to the running back. Runs for a good chunk of yards before getting tackled. Now they have a third down and 2. Quarterback and shotgun again. Tight end motion. Hand it off again. Runs over a lineman before getting brought down. Getting a couple yards. Possibly a first down. And that is a first down for the Vikings. But they have another player in pain on the field. They're going to check him out now and hope he's okay.
Brayden.
We're in the third quarter now with 1 minute and 47 seconds, and the score is Eagles 20, Vikings 0.
Brayden on.
Injured Viking gets helped off the field by a few coaches. And now the Vikings have first and goal at around 4 yard line. Vikings looking for their first score in this game. Quarterback hands it off again. Running back getting yards, still on his feet, and he's down before getting in the end zone. And they have a second and goal at the 1 yard line. Quarterback in shotgun hands it off. There's a flag on the field. Offsides defense. Second and goal at the goal line now for the Vikings. And we're seeing now that a Booth fan is back in the field as the handoff is stopped by the Eagles D line. And we saw earlier Booth Fafana wasn't hurt. He is back on the field, and that's huge for the Eagles as he's one of their biggest leaders. And they really need him to play the game on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Third and goal now for the Vikings. Kept by the quarterback, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Vikings get their first touchdown of the game there with 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Score now is Eagles 20, the Vikings 6. And the Vikings are set up for an extra point. There's a snap. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Score after that drive, Eagles 20, Vikings 7. 27 seconds left in the third.
Rated on six. I'm sorry for technical differences.
Sorry for the technical difficulties here with the camera.
No problem.
Having problems with the camera, but the Vikings are set up to kick off to the Eagles. Fafana back to receive. Ball is kicked into the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Eagles now have a first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Kimbrough in shotgun. Handoff to Sakai Hall. Sakai Hall gets a good chunk of yards before getting taken down by a Vikings linebacker. Second and 4 now for the Eagles as we wait for the play call. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Score is Eagles 20, Vikings 7. Egan gets a run play there on second down. Handed off to Sakai Hall. Third and 1 for the Eagles now at their own 21-yard line. False start against the Eagles now. They'll have about a third and 6. Eagles now have a third and 6 on their own 24-yard line. Kimbrough back. Drops back to pass, looking, gets sacked by Vikings. We'll see what the Eagles do now. That's a huge play for the Vikings to make it about 4th and 15. And it looks like they're going to set up to punt the ball. At their own 16-yard line. Osterberry back to punt. Osterberry's punt is back to the 50. Received by the punter. Dodges a guy. Dodges two. Going down the sideline. There's flags everywhere as the returner gets down at about the 20-yard line. And there is a scuffle going on at the Vikings sideline as they're what's there at the end of that play. Vikings have a 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
25. Run it down through the middle. And this really kind of time plays that.
Run up the middle there for about 9 yards.
Please give us a brief few minutes as we figure out these technical difficulties.
We're back. I'm James, the GOAT, and where's it? Is this third? Fourth? Fourth quarter, 20-7. Egan's up, and second down, second 7.
The pass is deflected by Egan. 3rd and 7. Egan has been dominating all game. Uh, only giving up 1 touchdown. That's pretty good. He's just set, ready to go. Here's a play. And it's a run back. He keeps running. It's like gain of like 5 yards. His defense has to step up. Hopefully not sell the lead. Run it. Yeah, like nothing. 4th and 2. That was the first down.
So Vikings pass is incomplete on 1st and 10. Second and 10. Gets a good chunk of yards on the run after getting slow. Before getting slow. 3rd and 7 now on the Eagles' 22-yard line. Vikings looking to get their second touchdown of the game here. Ball snap. Quarterback drops back. The ball is loose. Oh, it's incomplete. Quarterback was hit as he threw, and the pass was deflected by a D lineman. Now the Vikings are going to have a tough 4th and 7 on the Eagles' 22-yard line. With 7 minutes and 44 seconds in the 4th quarter, score is still 20-7. Quarterback drops back, throws, and it is incomplete. Pass deflected by number 20, Logan Tuttle. Great play there to get the turnover. And now the Eagles have the ball on their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10. First down now to their own 22-yard line. Ball is handed off to the running back. One-yard gain there from Sakai Hall. Second down and 9 on their end, 23-yard. Well, snap. Hand it off for about 5 yards as they have a third down and 5 now. Dropping back. Gives it to the running back, Sakai Hall, and he gets a good chunk of yards before getting taken down, but not before getting the first down. First and 10 now at their own 36. Abufafena in motion. Kimber snaps. Fakes the handoff, throws it to Elijah Rankin, who catches it and gets tackled around the Eagles sideline for about a 3-yard gain. Rankin in motion. Kimbrough hands off to Sakai Hall. And he is stopped around the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Vikings. And we will be back after the timeout. Third down and 7 after the timeout. Kimbrough and shotgun. Fafana in motion. Hands it off, but there's whistles. Flag down. And that will be a false start on the Eagles. Kimbrough dropping back to pass. His pass is caught around the sideline for about a 5 or 6 yard gain. into the score. 4th and 6 now for the Eagles, as there's 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Eagles 20, Vikings 7. And the Eagles back to punt. Dan Osterberry's punt is up. And it is over. The returner takes a bounce. And it is down about the 20-yard line. Vikings have a 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Quarterback drops back to pass. Pass is deflected. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for the Vikings. Vikings quarterback set up in shotgun here for the 2nd and 10. Drops back to pass. Looking to run passes. And it is overthrown, incomplete. The Vikings are going to have a tough 3rd and 10 here at their own 16-yard line. Vikings lined up for 3rd and 10. Quarterback in shotgun. Back dropping back to pass. Throws it. It's complete. Getting yards after the catch. And that'll go for about 9 yards. As now the Vikings will have a 4th and 1. Hand it off to the running back. And he is tackled in the backfield. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Eagles have the ball back at their own at the Vikings 20-yard line. Eagles snap, handed off to Sakai Hall as he breaks a tackle and gets some more yards. It is a gain of about 7. Egan's quarterback, Aubrey Kimbrough, under center. Ball is snapped, handed off to the running back, Sakai Hall, but he gets drilled in the backfield, and there's flags down. It's a holding for the Eagles and a personal foul for the Vikings, so those penalties will cancel out. Second and 2, and the quarterback keeper gets the first down. And the quarterback brought down around the 10-yard line. Quarterback under center again. Handoff to Zakai Hall. Gets a good chunk of yards before getting met by a bunch of Vikings defenders. He gets a gain of about 5 there. And it is a timeout for the Vikings with 1 minute and 26 seconds in the fourth quarter. Score Eagles 20 and Vikings 7. Timeout over now, and the Eagles get their play. Kimber under center, handing it off to the fullback, Dean Osterberry. Getting stopped by the D-line of the Vikings after getting about 2 yards on the play. Minute left in the game. Eagles have the ball at the 4-yard line. Quarterback under center again. Another handoff to the fullback, Dane Osterberry. Gets stopped by the Vikings defense. One-yard gain. Osterberry gets down to the 3-yard line, and it'll be a 4th and goal with 20 seconds on the clock. Eagles under center, looking like they're going to get one more snap off, and they do, and it's a handoff to Sakai Hall. And he gets into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown as time expires. And the game is over now.
It's Carly Booker. Thank you for tuning in to Eagle Eye Network. Hope to see you watching our broadcast, and we want to see you back again. Thank you for doing us with the technical difficulties.